today, we're going to do our math assignment. What assignment are we doing? Are we doing adding?
No.
Are we doing subtracting?
No.
Are we doing algebra?
No.
Are we doing geometry?
No.
What are we doing?
Data.
Data analysis, right? Okay, so what's data? Somebody tell me what's information?
Information.
Okay, what type of information is data?
Numbers.
Numbers. What else? Letters. Well done. Okay, and also it can be observations, it can be measurements, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to bring it close to home, okay?
Yeah.
We all go to the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and when we go to the grocery store, sometimes we make lists before we go, right? Sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
When we do not, we spend a crazy amount of money and we go over budget, right?
Yeah.
But Diamond, okay? Your mom wakes you up on a Saturday morning
Yeah.
and she said, Diamond, would you like to go to the store with me?
Yeah.
So you say, yeah, you're all excited, right?
Yeah.
So you get up, you go with your mom. Your mom gets in the store and she takes out a list, right?
Yeah.
And on that list, she has apples, oranges, bananas, maybe some cookies, some milk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's her data based on what she needs at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other part of her data is she knows how much money she needs to spend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to the store with $20, right?
Yeah.
You go to the cashier's ringing up, and while the cashier's ringing up, when you hear that sound, beep, beep, the cashier register is taking data on the items that your mom will purchase, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now, at the end of the list, the cashier rings up the last item and she pressed total, right?
Yeah.
And the total is $26, right?
Yeah.
But your mom took how much to the store?
Yeah.
$20, right?
Yeah.
Based on her data, she knew she only had $20 in her pocket, right?
Yeah.
So she look around and she tell the cashier, ma'am, who put them chips on? Diamond, did you put these chips up here? Diamond, did you put that candy up here? So she looks at the cashier and she said, ma'am, I apologize, but could you take those 2 items off? All right, so the cashier, she takes the items off, and your mom stays under her budget based on the amount of money she has, right?
Yeah.
And she purchased a product. Now, we know that you probably was not happy walking out the store, right?
I was not happy.
You was not happy, okay? But you had to respect your mom's data, right?
Yeah.
Because she went to the grocery store with a list,
Yeah.
and she knew what she needed and how much money she had, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's data. Using numbers, using words, using letters, using measurements, right?
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into our overall assignment today, you guys will work in groups today. Okay? But Ms. Sharp, we never worked in groups before, but that's okay. We will work in a group today to analyze. We're analyzing data today, given information. And the information that you guys will have today to use is based on cubes, right? Cubes that come in different colors, right? Okay, well, Ms. Sharp's going to go to the board right now and show you what you will do today, okay? We will make a bar graph today, correct?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you need to know how many cubes you have and what colors, right?
Yeah.
So, if you look up here right now, Ms. Sharp has 3 green, 1 blue, 2 red, right?
Yeah.
So, based on this information, I know that I need to make how many columns? 3. Very good, Mooka. Now, based on this information again, I need to make how many rows?
3.
3. Very good. Okay? So we know Ms. Sharp made a bar graph.
Yeah.
We know that Ms. Sharp made 3 columns and she made 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, across, right? Now, what do I do with this data? I need to go back and place these colors there, right?
Yeah.
So we know I have a red, a blue, and a green. And we also know what's here should go here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a red, a blue, and a green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Data, information based off these cubes, right?
Yeah.
So, Ms. Sharp needs to establish how many cubes you have that's red. I go here, red, and I'm at 2. I go here, 1, I'm at blue. I go here, 1, I'm at 3. However, based on this assignment that we're working on, we need to establish how many cubes is the what? What's that? Most. And how many cubes is what? Okay, so before we establish that, let's go our vocabulary word. What's this? Hot. What's this? Means what?
Row.
Okay, give me love. Means what?
House.
Okay, how about this?
More.
I need everybody. Let's go. Exercise. What's this? Most. And what's this?
Yes.
Very good. So based on this data, somebody help me. What's the most? Raise your hand. What's the most over here? What's the most? Dante, could you tell us the most? Based on the data. Do you need to come up closer? Excuse me? Green. Green. And how many? 3. So he has established for me that green, right, is the most, correct? Okay. Green is the most for me, right?
Yeah.
Now, somebody on this side, can somebody tell me the least? Who can help me over here? Cal, can you help me with the least? Now, you need to go to the board. Blue. And blue is what? How many? 1. Okay? So, based on this information that we received, we took the information from using the cubes with different colors, we put it on a bar graph, then we analyzed this problem. Did we analyze this problem? What was the most and what was the least, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my demonstration, right? Now, how about we go ahead and break up into groups? And let me see. You already have, Janine, so let me pick some team captains. Cal, back table, you'll be group 2, team captain. Diamond, you're going to work right here. Group 1, team captain. Morgan, go ahead to, excuse me. Mooka, go ahead to the back. Morgan, go ahead to the back, please. Deli, go ahead to the back. Dante, and Terry on left. Okay? Okay, Diamond, you're going to go ahead and move right here. Justin, could you get that chair for me, please? And put it right here. Right here. Okay, move back, Terry on, please. And Justin, bring those 2 chairs. Dante and Terry on, let's come right here. You're going to work right here today. Let's go. Okay? Okay, so we need to establish the groups. Okay, so Ms. Vasquez, who do we have in group 1?
Diamond, Marion, and Dante.
Okay, and who do we have in group 2?
Deli, Kyle, Nuka, and Morgan.
Okay. Okay, so now we established the groups. Now, here are your manipulatives. Okay? You guys need to go ahead and organize them. Okay? Where you know what to make and what we're doing. Okay? Go ahead and organize them. Terry, come sit right here. You could be a little closer to the table.
I'm good right
You okay right there? Okay, you comfortable? It's not a problem, okay? Let's go ahead. Ms. Vasquez, you're going to go ahead and work with group 1, and I'll go ahead and work with group 2. Group 2. Okay, we know. Okay, very good. We already organizing the cubes into the different colors, right? Okay, so now that we organize the cubes in a different color, team captain, I need you to delegate to someone to make a bar graph for you. Okay, Mooka, you're going to delegate, and we're making a bar graph.
How many you have?
So that's great. We received our manipulatives, which are the cubes, right? And Mooka, you're going to make a bar graph? Okay. Well, Cal, you're the captain, and I'm going to step back and go ahead and talk to your group. And you guys should be able to come up with how many rows and how many columns and what you have. Okay, and we need to make sure everybody gets a chance. Okay? Thank you.
How many? You gotta tell him how many rows and columns he needs.
We have four blue and green and two red.
Okay, so how many rows does he need?
He needs two.
How many rows?
Oh, sorry. Three.
Okay. How many columns?
Three.
Okay.
Three.
You need 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, now you need 3 rows.
Now which would you label them? Okay, how many red do y'all have?
We have two red.
Okay, so
Two red.
you guys had 4 columns, and how many rows you need? Okay, so you, Captain, she said you had 4 columns, and how many rows you said? 4? Okay, okay. All right. Captain, direct her and see if she's right. Let's
Is that
prove it to
right?
me. Prove it to me.
Yes.
Prove it to me.
Prove this to me.
1, 2, 4. Let's go.
Okay.
How
Now,
many blue do we have? Show me on here where the blue is. Where's the number? Okay, how many orange?
3.
Okay, and how many red? Okay, good job. Diamond, is that right?
Yes.
Can you show me? How many reds?
Two.
What about oranges?
Three. And four.
And 4 what?
Two.
Okay. All right, Dante.
You should do so? Yes. Alright guys, huh? Alright guys, how many colors do we have?
Go.
Jelly. How many colors do we have? Jelly. Jelly. How many colors do we have?
Carry on, can you hold it to where Dante
How many
can
colors do
see?
we have?
Deli,
How many colors do you have?
how many colors do you have? Which color would you like her to answer for you, Cal?
The green.
Okay. Ask her. How many?
Huh.
Ask her.
How many jellies are green? How many? Just count.
Okay.
Okay.
How many? How many today? Okay. Now you want to direct Mooka to put that where? On what?
Put that on the green one.
Okay. All right. Now who's next over here?
Okay.
All right.
How many red do we have?
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
How many did you say, Morgan?
3.
3.
Alright, Luca, how many orange do we have? How many blue do we have?
Let him finish it.
Can what color do we?
What color?
Red.
And what color has the most?
4.
What color?
Okay. Good job, guys. Y'all can go sit down, okay?
Okay. So now, group 2. I see that based on the data that we are collecting at this table, I can see based on your chart, Well done. We have, let's check it. Blue, 1. Red, 3. Green, 4. And orange, 2. So that data is correct. Well done. Now, Captain, you need to ask somebody at your table which one is the, what's this? Okay, we need to know.
Jelly. Which color is the most?
Which
color is
color?
the most?
Which color is the most? Which one? Which one is the most? Which one? Pick a color. Okay, what color is that? What color? Green. Tell the captain. Okay, tell the captain. Say green.
No, go ahead.
Green. Green. Thank you. Now, Captain, we need to pick someone else at your table to explain the leaks for us, please.
Morgan.
Morgan? Okay. Did she hear your question? You need to ask her, Kyle.
Okay, which color is the least?
Red.
Which one?
The red.
Now, you might, if that's not the right answer, why don't you ask someone else what color? Help her out.
That's wrong.
That's okay. Help her out. Ask someone else at your table, or you establish what's the right answer. So, Team Captain, I ask you, which one is the right answer?
The orange.
Okay, you said orange too, just like she did, but which one? That's wrong too, correct? Which one is the least? Okay, show me blue. Okay, right there, right? So we know blue is 1 and orange is what? Yes, I'm talking to you, Captain.
Huh?
We know blue is 1, orange is what?
2.
2. Okay, well done. Captain, take your group to the board and let's go ahead and prove this problem.
Let's go ahead. Stay there.
Okay, let's go. So, before we erase this, group 2, stay right here. Let me check group 1. Ms. Vasquez, you in group 1. Can you explain the chart for us, please? Let me make sure it's correct, please. It looks correct. I don't know. What did they
Jelly.
have? How many colors did they have?
They had
Jelly.
2 red,
They had 2 reds.
3 oranges, and 4 blues.
Okay, and so based on this information, they were able to establish the most and the least?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Group 1, good job. Well done. Group 2, go ahead and erase your board. Based on the data that you have, let's go ahead and work this problem together. Okay. Now, Cal, what's the first thing? You need to delegate someone to make a what? Okay. Move up a little bit more, because you can see. Okay. Okay, team captain, go ahead and direct. Direct.
Okay, we had 4 columns. I got 4 rows.
Okay. Excuse me for 1 minute, please. Now, I see that you put your colors right, however you have them too close. Each color should be under the different bars. So let's go ahead and establish that. The BNR is right. Let's go ahead and put them where they go. That way, when we put our data in this bar graph, we will know exactly where they go. Okay? Very good. We just want to put this one here, bar here. Okay? Very good. Okay, and then right here too, you have what? 3, 4, and then, okay. All right, so we clearly can see that a bar graph was made. We clearly can see that we have 4 columns and 4 rows, right, Captain? Captain, can you have your team tell me what different colors did you have, please? Can you work with your team and ask each one of them to participate? What colors do you have?
Deli. Go on so you can see.
Point to a letter, and she can tell us what color.
Deli, point to a letter, Deli. Deli, come point to a letter.
Okay.
Deli, come point to a letter.
Okay, I'll help you here. Excuse me. So, we know that we have a bar graph. Deli, what color is B? B is what color? What color? What color? Okay, right here. What color is B? B is what color? Blue. Okay. All right, Morgan. What color is the R?
Red.
Red. Okay. Then Mooka, what color is this? Green. And Captain, Team Captain Orange. So we know, based on these cubes, you guys have 4 colors, right? That's how you got 4 rows and 4 columns, right? Okay, Team Captain, go ahead and put your data in there, please.
Excuse me.
Okay, so you're Team Captain. Wait, you placed the 1. Now, let's go ahead and delegate and see who can place the other data in the appropriate box. Hand it over.
Deli.
Show her what you need.
Deli.
Now, look at it. Do it go there, or where would it go? Okay?
Okay. You put it in there. Okay, Morgan.
Now, if that's red right there, will we put it in this column, or will we go to this column and go right here?
To this column. Deli. Right here, this column. We'll come up with this one.
Well done. And Morgan, y'all let Morgan get up there. Morgan, right here. What's this color?
Orange.
Orange. And how many?
2.
2. Would you like Mooka to place that on the board?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, the data looks good. Okay, well done. Now, Team Captain, we need to know what's the most and what's the least. Help us out. Which color is the most, Team Captain? Pick someone, please. Pick someone in your group.
Deli. Deli. Oh, which color is the most?
Which one is the most?
Which one's the most? Pick, which one's the most? Which one's the most, Deli? Which one?
Can you help her out, Captain? Which one is the
Most,
most?
Deli. Which one?
It's the highest number. Which one is the most?
Which one? Which one's the most?
Team Captain, pick someone else to help out then. Pick someone else.
Right? No, green? Okay.
Okay, well done. That's the most, right? Go ahead and circle it, please. Very good. Team Captain, last problem. Which one is the least, Team Captain? Pick someone.
Morgan?
Morgan, which one is the lowest number up there? Which one?
1.
1. And what color is that, Morgan?
Blue.
Blue. Well done. Circle that. Well done. Well done, team. Well done. Thank you, Group 2. Go back to your seats, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, you guys all established to me that, first of all, you know how to make a bar graph. Well done. Now, second of all, you guys proved to me that you guys can work in groups. You can work in groups. You can talk to each other, talk amongst yourself, to make sure a problem is correct. Now, we were here to prompt you along the way, but that's not a problem. But for the most part, well done. Well done. you guys were able to separate the cubes, right? Because this was your data. This was your data. Okay? You knew how to separate the cubes into the different colors, right? You knew how many rows each cube need, right? If I gave you one red and two blues, well, we established that that was 2 rows, right? 2 columns, right? Because we had 2 colors, right? Okay, well done. Now, it's time for you guys to go ahead and prove to me that we can do this assignment right here. Okay? Ms. Vasquez, you're going to scroll for me, please. Okay, so let's move this out the way. Now, this is your assignment today. Now, we're still working on data analysis. And your assignment is student of the month, right? Student of the month. So, I'll read, you listen, and we're going to put it together. You do this by yourself, correct? Okay, I'm going to pour it, but thank you. All right, student of the month. Listen. Mrs. Kimball's class will send 1 student to a party for student of the month. How many students will Mrs. Kimball send? Will she send 1 or will she send 2? 1, right? 1. Okay? Mrs. Kimball class will send 1 student. So we know that's 1 for student of the month. Okay? Mrs. Kimball picked Regina and Smitty because they did all their homework, right? Regina and Smitty, how many? Say that is. How many? 2, right? So we have Regina and Smitty. So we know that that's 2, correct?
Yeah.
Now listen. Tim, Katie, Cliff, and Vanessa voted for Regina, right?
Yes.
Listen. We know that Tim, Katie, Cliff, and Vanessa voted for Regina.
4.
4. Very good. 4. They voted for who? Regina, right? So we named that 4 people voted for Regina. However, Samantha, Ron, and Kayla voted for Smitty. How many is that? How many is that? This side. Show me 3. 3. Okay? So we know that 3, Samantha, Ron, and Kayla voted for Smitty, which is 3, right? Now, based on this data, this is information, right? They gave us information, but based on this data, it's only 1 student that will be voted student of the month, correct? So based on this data, again, we know that 1 student was picked from Mrs. Kimball's class, right? Excuse me. We know that 1 student will be picked from Mrs. Kimball's class. And Mrs. Kimball's class, we had 2 students that were in the running, right, to get a vote, right?
Yes.
We had, what do we have? We have Regina and we have Smitty, right? So, do we have all the data we need to put on a piece of paper?
Yes.
That way we would know the outcome of the what? Most and the outcome of the least, right? You guys will tell me that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so again, let me read this question one more time. We're going to go through this again. Listen. Mrs. Kimball's class will send 1 student to a party for student of the month. Mrs. Kimball picked Regina and Smitty. So Mrs. Kimball picked how many students to represent her class? 2, okay? So based on this data, Ms. Kimball sent in 2 names, right? And we know that Tim, Katie, and Vanessa voted for Regina, which is how many? How many? 4. They voted for Regina, correct? Okay, then Samantha, Ron, and Kayla voted for Smitty. How many?
3.
So, you need to tell me who was the student of the month. Can we do that? Based on this data. Okay, prove it to me. Here we go. Okay. You need your pencils. You need to move over a little bit for me, son. Move up. You need to go to the back table for me and do that, please. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, I'll go to the second page. Now, the first thing that you need to do is establish, right? Based on this data, did I give you a bar graph? Did I give you a bar graph?
Yeah.
All right? I did, right? Now, based on this information right here, first of all, we need to find out, we need to check, one, how much homework did Regina and Smitty have, or two, who was student of the month? Who are we talking about here? Go ahead and put it on your paper, please. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? One or two? Oh. Two?
Which
Okay.
one are we talking about, one or two?
Which one are we talking about? Great. 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 Okay. Okay. You have your bar graph. Down below you have two, right? Two names, right? Now, who had the most?
Who doesn't know?
Record on your paper. Who had the most?